Hello, it's Donna from Taffy Crafting. I've got the third of my projects today using the Sia Silhouette DSP. I've got the most straightforward project today, super quick project, just using two different designs of the DSP on a basic card base of 4 1/8 by 5 3/4. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button and come and see some videos that I'm going to do in the future. At the moment I'm just showcasing as much of the new DSP and new stamp sets as I possibly can. So without further ado, here is the Sia Silhouette pack. So we've got, at the moment I'm using 6x6. It comes in 12x12, but I'm in a paper share with 3 other demonstrators, so we decided between us to buy everything, and this is the Sia Silhouette pack. So these are 6x6, but that's only because we've shared them out between us and cut them into quarters. I'm running my own paper share, so if you are interested in having a quarter of everything, so that's for £33, and it gives you approximately 156 sheets of 6x6, but actually some of those I will keep as 12x12, so it could be a little bit less than that, but you do get an exact quarter share. So here is Sia Silhouette. Look how lovely, bright and vibrant those colours are, and that's what we've got on the back. I'll leave a link to the videos that I've made. There are 2 other videos that go in this series for the Sia Silhouette DSP, and I'll leave a link to those in the description bar below. So let's get a move on with this. So I've chosen these 2. So we've got quite an abstract design here, and then we've got these hexagons. So what I have done is I've got a piece of card. This is for my card base, and this measures 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and I've scored right down the middle at 4 1/8, and I'm just going to fold that in half, usual thing, nothing different, and just burnish. Whoops, I'm being a bit heavy-handed there, and burnish that score line. Now the next thing I've got is a piece of DSP, so I've got this one. On the back of that is that. So I've got that, and that measures 4 inches by 5 3/4, and I'm going to put that on there like that, just so that there is a very small border all the way around, and I'm just going to stick that on with glue. I've actually remembered to keep the top on my Tombow, so hopefully it shouldn't have gone all gloopy and horrible. No, that makes a change for me to have put the top on my glue. The only thing with this glue is it is running out, and I forgot to put it on my last order. So on there like that, just small border all the way around, just a little bit of a wiggle before it sticks, and you can't move it at all. So there we are. A little bit nicer than just a plain card border, just gives it a little bit more interest. Now with this paper I have fussy cut 2 hexagon widths, and I've just fussy cut all the way down here and all the way down there, and then I've just trimmed it to 5 3/4 inches, and that's just going to sit on there like that. So this would be ideal as a card for maybe a female that really doesn't like girly stuff, flowers and things like that, or for, I think this is good for a teenager. Aren't teenagers, or certainly teenage boys, aren't they difficult to buy cards for? Years ago all you'd be able to get is like trains and cars, and you know, not all boys are into trains and cars. So this is ideal for that teenager that you have no idea what to put in a card. So we have that, and what I want to do next is I've got the happy birthday sentiment from, oh, that's everything falling on the floor, from the Itty Bitty Birthday. So I'm just using this. I will recover whatever has fallen on the floor in a minute, and I'm either going to use Pretty Peacock or Night of Navy. And I'm not sure on either. Night of Navy, I think. I was going to use Pretty Peacock, but I don't think it's quite right. So Night of Navy, and I'm going to find a piece of white card, which I've got over here. Just got some scraps that I've been punching bits and pieces out. Get my ink pad, ink up my stamp, and just plonk that there like that. And just let that dry off a little bit. I've got my 2 1/4 inch circle punch, and that just fits. And I've done my usual, I never stamp it high enough. I really annoy myself when I do that. I do it every single time. Do I ever learn? Do I stamp higher up? Do I heck? Right, try again. Bit higher up. Okay, I think that's all right this time. Just want to let that dry off a bit, and just slot that in there like that, and punch that out. Perfect circle every time, easy peasy. Now the next thing I wanted to do, I've got one of our sponge daubers, and I use this just to daub around the outside. I could layer this up, but I could put another layer of card on there, but it doesn't work. I've tried it, it just doesn't match. And if I put plain card on there, it just looks, I don't know, it just looks too flat. So I thought I'm not even going to bother putting anything on there. Nothing looks right. So I'm just going to take my punch circle. I'm going to dab my dauber, not too hard, into the ink. And then just on the outside of the card, what this does, it just takes the harshness off the edge of the card. So I'm just going to go all the way around with that, trying not to get it all over my fingers. So we got that. Put that to one side, and then I'm just going to put this on here just like that. That is all I'm going to do with that. That is all it needs. So if you sometimes watch card making tutorials and you think, oh, that's too difficult for me, I can't do that, well, this you can, with one stamp, a punch, an ink block, bit of card and some DSP, and that is all you need. So don't be, oh, I can't believe I've just done that. Don't be put off. I'm going to try and ignore that. I knew when I smushed that it was going to make a mark. Now I'm really annoyed with myself. But I'm not making this video again. You get my gist. So next time you're looking at tutorials and you think, no, that's too complicated, I can't do that, move on to the next tutorial. Come and subscribe to my channel. I just do simple card and gift box making techniques. There's nothing difficult about anything that I do. Hit the subscribe button, and I've got lots of projects coming just using simple card making techniques. So there we go. Please ignore my splodge. I'm so annoyed with that. And there we are, a really simple birthday card, and I think absolutely fab for teenagers when you have no idea what card to get them. Can I thank you very much for joining me, and I will be bringing you a new project really, really soon. Thanks, bye bye.